In your memory. We have no boundary recognition. We have a sense of entitlement, and we must achieve the prime aims, which means that when we invade you, and that is what it is, an invasion, we conquer every aspect of your life, all areas. And of course, one of those must be the conquering of your mind. But when we have moved on, when we have decided to go and invade somebody else, we don't take all of the guns and the weapons and the bombs and the bullets and the infrastructure with us. Like many armies, we leave them behind. Now, a conventional army invariably leaves ordnance behind because it's too expensive to move it, and it's just as easy to buy new weapons. However, with us, all of the things that we did, all the things that we said, all the places that we took you to, served a purpose, of course, at the time, in order to assert control over you, to gain fuel from you, character traits and residual benefits. One of the residual benefits that arises from all of this is the creation of something called ever-presence. And this is where we leave, and this is consciously done where greater or the ultra, or unconsciously done and is a collateral consequence of the assertion of control through the manipulation by lesser and mid-range narcissists. We leave all of these reminders around of who we are and the relationship. And this means that we linger long in your memory. And that is why trying to get us out of your heads is one of the hardest things to achieve. And it's what I frequently refer to as the final battle. It is one that you can succeed in. And before I tell you about the various ways that we haunt your memory, you would be well advised to ascertain and obtain the final battle, how to stop thinking about the narcissist, which you will find in the Knowledge Vault. It's excellent material. Our behavior towards you during the relationship, whether it's as intimate partner primary source, an intimate partner secondary source, or as non-intimate secondary source, means that we in effect sow this ever-presence. It permeates all of the interrelationship between you and I, the places that we visited, the things that we did together, the things we ate, the things we watched, the things we experienced. And that means at a future point, something can happen that triggers a memory of that. That causes your emotional thinking to surge, as you are then preoccupied with thinking about the narcissist, and can lead you to a dangerous place with regard to affecting your no-contact regime. A short and immediate thought about the narcissist is not a breach of no contact, but if you allow that thought to remain, if you chew it over, it lingers, dominates, consumes you, you are now breaching no contact, and you are increasing your emotional thinking further. You are likely to suffer an adverse consequence. Bittersweet memories, upset, pain, hurt, irritation, frustration, anger, a desire for revenge, and it may indeed drive you to then try to interact further with the narcissist, which of course is what your emotional thinking wants you to do, to make you feed the addiction all the more. Therefore, you need to be mindful of how this happens and guard against it. Someone spoke your name, and did so with that inflection that I used when I called out to you. I am in your memory. The scent of wood smoke drifting from a copse on an autumnal afternoon, where we walked, the sun embraced the land for the last time that day. I am in your memory. A throaty laugh, a key in the front door, the smell of beer wafting over you. I am in your memory. The first warm day of spring, with windows open and sunlight pouring into the house, blinds raised, curtains drawn, such promise lying ahead. The sound of the rain drumming on the roof. No wind, that steady rhythmic patter denoting heavy summer rainfall. The sky, that peculiar shade of grey that only appears on the cusp of a thunderstorm. The sensation of sea spray dashed gently against your face. The wind whipping through your hair as that maritime smell hangs in the air. The cold sting of a frosty morning that greets you as you step from the house, leaving cosy warmth for the icy outdoors, the air sharp and invigorating. your turn to look for me breathing clouds of water vapour into the air, like some grinning dragon. But I am not there, am I? I have gone, but I have not, for I am in your memory. The opening sounds fill the room, heralding the start of the quality drama that you can no longer bring yourself to watch alone. The box set lies on the shelf, a dusty veneer testament to its abandonment. Do people see such a layer on you now? You reach for the remote control to mute the instantly recognizable score, but somehow your fingers hesitate. I am in your memory. Beneath the mirror which taunts you every morning sits 2 toothbrushes. You mean to remove the second, but something is stopping you from doing so. Your finger touches the bristles, and you look into the mirror, expecting my ghostly presence to be stood behind you, and my lips, those soft lips, to plant that tender kiss on your exposed left shoulder. There is no kiss, yet the ghost is there. I am in your memory. September the 1st arrives. You see it first on your mobile phone. My birthday. The date chases you all day, staring at you from the bottom right-hand corner of your laptop screen, from the centre of your tablet, from the desk calendar, and from the news reports. Who do I now celebrate my birthday with? Will they be like the ones that we once shared together? What is the answer? I am in your memory. You cut your forefinger on the carving knife as you prepare your evening meal. With a sharp intake of breath, you suck on your finger, the coppery taste leaking into your mouth as your other hand still grasps the knife handle. You let it roll in your hand as you recall how I always prepared the vegetables. A glass of Rioja not far away. I am in your memory. Thick buttered toast, the throb of an engine, that irritating ringtone, an empty toilet roll left on the holder, a forgotten bottle of Worcester sauce at the rear of the cupboard, the road sign that points to my hometown. I am in your memory. The cracked spine of Brave New World, the opening strains of Everybody Hurts, the catchy sample from Better Off Alone, the never-collected box of possessions sat in the spare room. I am in your memory. Then comes the longing, the aching, and the hurting. Then comes the wry smiles, the fingertips circling the still-not-removed picture, the tears. Then follows the sobbing, the rising frustration, and the churning anger. Then the aching once again. I am now back in your heart. The questions arrive, the inquisition that is always expected. Why did I do this? How could I do this to you? What went wrong? Where did our love go? Who am I with? When will this feeling stop? I am back on your mind. Questions, always the questions that come with seldom reprieve and never with answers. Why did I choose you? How did it happen? What am I doing now? Where did I vanish to? Who behaves like this? When will you see me again? I am in your memory. I am in your mind. I am in your heart. How does something feel so good yet hurt so much? I am back in your memory? Am I back in your heart? No, I haven't come back. I never left.